Well, hello and welcome, or welcome back. It is time once again to try to fix something. Today on the workbench, I'm looking at another sick PS5. Now this one is not a no power. It's supposed to be a no video. Let's just see if we can confirm that. Okay, looks like we're trying to turn on. The seller I bought this from says that he thinks it's just a bad HDMI port and that there was a previous repair attempt. He didn't say he had tried to fix it, but apparently, oh, yep, there we go, white light. So it does look like we are booting up to a full white light. Love that. But apparently there has been an attempt to replace this port, and I'm guessing it did not go well because there's no video. Let's go ahead and shut it off. Hold it down. Okay. I think what I'm going to do is let's take a look at it. Here's my breakout board. We'll take a look inside the port. We'll get some diode readings and see what we get. All right, well, I think I've got everything set up. I've got my breakout board plugged in. We're ready to do a quick diode check of this port before we take this thing on apart. So my red probe on the pin 20 there is ground. Yep. I'm trying to stay out of the light. I can tell I need more light in my new place here. Let's check pin 1. Okay, nothing. I'm in diode check. Yep. 2. 2 should be grounded. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 is no connect anyway, but 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Not a single pin connected. And the port, you know, if I try to wiggle it, seems tight. So it's like, I'm guessing the anchors are secure, but nothing else. So this should be interesting when we get in here and take a look at what's been done to this thing. So let me get it on apart. Well, I'm just now getting down to the printed circuit board and have discovered somebody has put a lot of thermal compound in here on all the RAM, on these DR MOS ICs over here. Let's hope it's not on the processor, but who knows. And just taking a look at the solder on those legs, if you can tell. Look like they also tried to change out that port. There's a lot of flux around there, isn't there? But take a look at that. Okay, so that gives us some clue what we can expect on the other side. But this thermal's paste everywhere. That's a mess. I have to clean that up before I can really handle the board. It's going to get everywhere. Everywhere on the SSD controller. All the chips for the SSD. What a mess. Well, it's on the APU as well. Focus. Yep. Gonna be a mess. It's on, of course, all the SSD stuff. The south bridge. I mean, more is better, I suppose. Okay, let's get this out of the way, and then we'll take a look at this HDMI port. That's our problem at the moment. Then the rest of this will have to be cleaned up. All right, now for the main event. Let's take a look at this HDMI port under the microscope, shall we? I mean, how bad could it be, right? How bad could it be? Pretty bad. And it looks like the mounting holes were drilled out. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Yeah. What about the other side? Oh, I'm getting thermal compound everywhere. I should have cleaned it up. I was in a hurry to take a look at this, and now I've got thermal compound everywhere. Man. I hope there's enough copper left for me to mount the port to. It looks like they just really wallow those holes out. Yeah. Yeah. Well, and somebody thought that might work. It just might work. You know they did. You know they thought it's on there. It'll work, maybe. Okay, this is gonna be a fun one. Let's get that off. I wonder how many pads are ripped under there. Doesn't look like there's any ripped. Yeah, we'll know when we get it off. All right, now that I've done a little cleanup, got rid of a lot of this thermal paste that was everywhere, we're ready to turn our attention to the HDMI port. I haven't done one of these in, I don't know, a month or so, so let's see how this goes. Alright, well, the new port is installed. Let's give it a quick test before we put it back together. And I still need to get the thermal paste combination with liquid metal off of that APU. I'll get that cleaned up. Let's just see how this port looks right now after replacement. Let's see. Let me get my meter. That might be helpful, I suppose. Ground. Yep, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 14's no connection, that's fine. 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. So we should be good. All right, let me clean up this APU and we'll get it slipped back into the chassis. Let's see if we have video now. All right, well, our HDMI port is replaced. Cleaned up a lot of thermal paste, replaced with some pads. I have to put some more pads on the RAM and stuff because I think that's just kind of a mess right there. I just have to clean that off and start fresh. But we're ready to see if this thing will now give us some video. I'm betting it will. I'm hoping it will. Because it turned on and gave a white light earlier. There we go. Look at there. We got a PlayStation logo. Good deal. So, yeah, it was chewed up pretty good. But nothing we can't handle. There we go. All right, let me get this put back together. A little more cleanup, some fresh thermal pads. I've got fresh liquid metal. And then we'll give it a final checkout. All right, well, this PS5 is fully reassembled and seems to be working great. No problems. Got a game installed. Going to let it run, maybe play a little. But I think she's going to be good to go. Well, I hope you liked that one. I thought it was somewhat interesting, educational, entertaining. Any of the above. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. And I'll see you in that very next repair. So long for now.